Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy to have you here. I'll be sharing about scholarship opportunities, ways to move abroad, vlogs, and so much more. So don't forget to click the subscribe button and let's have fun together. Hello, guten Morgen, guten Tag, guten Abend. Welcome back once again to my channel. I know it's been a while since we had one of these videos, life happens, but yes, I'm here once again back with one of my videos. In today's video, I'm going to be a little bit distant because I think I've been talking about German all the time because that's where I am currently. But in today's video, I'm going to talk about au pairing in France. I know many of you out there studied France in your primary school or in your secondary school, and you have knowledge of France, and maybe German doesn't interest you, but you would love to go to do your au pair or anything in France, and you'd like to go to Paris someday. So I'm here to talk about one way you can be able to go to France, to Paris, anywhere in France, and start on your journey of running after your dreams. And that is au pairing in France. Is it possible to become an au pair in France? Yes, it is very possible to do au pair in France. And in this video, I'll be talking about the requirements, where you can get a host family, what are the payments in France, and so on and so forth. So first and foremost, I'll begin with the requirements. What are the major requirements you need to become an au pair in France? First and foremost, to become an au pair in France, you will need an basic knowledge of the language. Lucky enough for France, you may not be requested for a language certificate. You may not need to go and sit an exam, but at the embassy you need to prove that you have basic knowledge of France. And in case you studied French in school, you may need to have your school reports which show that you did France in your school or in your high school. And at the embassy you may actually be required to speak a little bit of French to show not France, a little bit of French to show that you have basic knowledge in French, in the French language. And then secondly, you'll need, of course, an au pair host family. You'll need to find a host family, and this family will provide you with the au pair agreement, or call it the contract. And in this contract, they have to show first and foremost how much money they'll be paying you. They have to show that you have the days you'll be working, the days you have off, and still in this contract, which is very important, they have to show that you'll be attending a language school, because the main reason of au pair is to be able to learn more about the French culture, to be able to learn more about the language, to improve your French language. So it's important that this family will be able to pay for you for a language school for not less than 3 months. You need to be able to find a way that you'll be balancing between your French and French language school and the au pair family work. And the time has to be stipulated, which time when you are supposed to be working. So after finding the host family and they have sent you the contract, they'll also have to work on your health insurance, and then coming back to you who has applied. So after that, you'll need a criminal record check that may be requested from you from the embassy to show that you don't have any crimes. You won't go there and start misbehaving while in France. So it's important that you have that as well per hand. And then coming to the age limit. So unlike in Germany where the age is 18 to 27, in France the age limit is 18 to 30. This means that you have actually, if you are 30, 28, 29, you still qualify to be able to do your au pair in France. Isn't that amazing? So some people are like, oh, me, I'm 28. I don't qualify for au pair in Germany, but you do qualify for au pair in France. So you can start straight away, right away, to get your documents in place, to get your documents in check if your dream is to do au pairing in France. And then moving on, you still need to have a valid passport. You need to have a valid passport which is valid for more time, even after your au pair. Yes, it's very important that you make sure that your passport is on point and everything that you need is catered for. So how much money do you earn as an au pair in France? So as an au pair in France, you earn a minimum of 70 euros per week, that is 280, but you may find a family which may be giving 100 euros per week, that's about 400 euros per month. And that's quite a good amount of money that you can be able, to survive on and do this and do that. So then moving on, what are the working hours? The working hours are normally 25 or 30 hours per week, and this leaves you with enough time to explore the city, to explore France, to be able, to do a lot of things as you are there. So how to deal with the visa? I personally feel that the visa process for the au pair visa in France is very, very easy compared to the visa process in Germany. One, that embassy won't ask you for a language certificate as long as you can speak some basic, as long as you show you can speak some basic French, as long as even if you have a Duolingo certificate, that can work. So most embassies don't ask for the language certificate for the France au pair visa. And then secondly, the au pair visa fee is 99 euros. I think that's around 360,000 Ugandan shillings. I don't know, but it's 99 euros. You can do the transactions basing on the currency exchange and be able to find out what is the amount of money you have to be able to pay. And when do families in France normally take in au pairs? So au pairs are normally looked for during the January or September. So from January, families are looking, and from September, those are the main seasons where you have a high chance as an au pair of getting an au pair host family. So it would be really nice if you take an initiative during this time and start looking and start getting a family for yourself during this season. You see, that's really, really, really amazing. And then moving on, what are the other requirements that you may need? Sometimes you'll need money for your tickets. The family is not obliged to pay for your ticket money. While some families may pay for you, some families are really kind and they'll be like, yeah, we shall pay for you the money for the ticket, but it is not a must. So you must have your money per hand here in case you are going to start your search for an au pair family. You may need to have your money for the ticket, your money for the visa with you as you prepare to start on this journey. And another difference between au pair in France and au pair in Germany is that in au pair in France, you can do au pair for 2 years. So if you finish your 1 year with the family and you'd like to do more au pair, you can be able to stay with this family for more 2 years, something which does not happen in Germany, because in Germany you can only be au pair for 1 year. You cannot go beyond that. So that's really, really a good thing. So I'd like to encourage each one of you, if you have basic knowledge in French, if you have basic knowledge in French and you'd like to be able to go in France one day, in Paris, any part of France, please take on this opportunity. There are some organizations, I'll leave some links down here, some organizations which look for au pairs in France. If you want to do au pair in France, reach out to them, register. They help you get a family at no price, or you can just do it yourself using the website aupair.com, aupairworld. It's time to start running after your dreams, and the only person who is in the steering wheel of getting you where you want to be, it's you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Cheers.